how many stories I hear of kids that go to college and can't get jobs. I can't begin to tell you. When Jared was in high school, and I would talk to his high school friends about college and education, and I would say, it's not the college that makes you money, it's you that makes you money. I know a lot of players, and the magazines talk about it, kids that are graduating can't find jobs, living in their parents' house, living in their basement. Nothing makes any sense because the parents say you have to get education, 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 education. And I would say, it's great when you get a diploma, what are you going to do with it? You got to go do what you got to do. Now, if you're a doctor, lawyer, accountant, you need to have an education. You need to get the diploma, the degrees, before you get hired as that. Jared wants to be an actor. Fantastic. I tell him he goes to school all day. He's rehearsing and acting. All his friends rehearsing. They do shows, whatever hell they do in their school and their college. And I said, why do you get an agent now? Why aren't you pursuing your career now while you're at college? Because as far as I know, when you get out of college as an actor or acting school, whatever you call it, the casting directors and the producers aren't waiting to snatch you up like recruiters for stockbrokers, whatever the hell it goes on. So I just found out yesterday, talking to another friend, I was watching some reality show and these kids are going to college, whatever it is, and I was talking to a friend about it. It's not like these reality shows. And this friend told me that their kid went to this college, on the same college on this reality show. And I said, oh, that's fantastic. What are they doing now? Looking for a job. Looking for a job! I said, when did he get out of college? Last year. I said, when? In June? 2014? Because it's now I'm talking to you, it's January 2015. I said, in June 2014, they just graduated? No. June 2013. Went to this college that these kids went on this reality show college. A real big college. Loved it, had so much fun, fantastic. Looking for a job. I said, what are they going to college for? Can't remember. I just said, what are they doing? Well, she's working for this limousine, driving a limousine company. Driving a limousine. You don't have to go to college, drive a limousine. What the hell's going on? And his friend, daughter, went to college studying production, media, I don't know what the hell, whatever they went to go into show business, whatever it is. I remember her in college. Oh, she's so nervous. She has finals and she has so many classes and she doesn't know what she's going to do, all the tests. So consumed with college and work and college after graduate, college. You know what she's doing now? Selling novelties over the telephone. I said, Dad, you don't have to go to college to sell novelties over the telephone. Oh, yes, because these people that hire, they want these girls to have a college degree. To sell novelties on the telephone, it's the Wolf of Wall Street. You think the Wolf of Wall Street, all those stockbroker guys, Sal the stockbroker and Howard Stern, all those phone rooms, you think they hire college graduates to sell, to pitch people over the phone? They give them a script. Does this work in this computer? They give them a script to sell. That's all you're doing, pitching, selling, taking orders. Why do you have to go to college for that? You waste 4 years of your time? And this college, my friend went to, the kid went to, I think she spent $80,000. Or more. $80,000 United States. It's expensive. $80,000 for 4 years. For the kid to drive a limousine. And Mark Cuban talked about, go put the post I put about Mark Cuban saying about college. Now, Andrew's friends hate when I do these blogs. They don't you dare tell my kids not to go to college. Got to go to college. I can't tell you how many kids I know that have gone to college and looking for jobs. They waste 4 years. They waste of their time. Oh, it's a great social thing. Where'd you go to school? Oh, I went to Harvard. I went to Yale. You know, the kids that are on DageWebstars.com, they dropped out of college. They had no time for college. They're too busy making money. Because your success, as this quote says, if you're looking for somebody to change your life and make you successful, look in the mirror. Because it's you, Uncle Sam wants you that will make you successful. And college is just a social thing to say, oh, I went to college. People look at you differently. Oh, I went to college. So what I'm saying to you is I said to my friend, or I did to somebody else too, what if somebody said, here's 80 grand. You can pay for your college, or you can go start your own business, or you can invest in stocks, or invest in real estate, or do whatever you want. Here's 80,000. What do you want to do with it? And one of Andrew's friends said, oh, I'll go to college. They take the 80,000, they give it to the college dean. The college dean goes to Hawaii, goes to the Bahamas, goes to the Atlantis, builds another statue. And then the kid gets out 4 years later driving a limousine. But not only that kid, the other kid sells novelties on the telephone. I can't begin to tell you how many kids I know whose parents were so consumed. Education, education, education. Now they have things fantastic. They have an education. And now they're selling novelties on the telephone. They're driving limousines. They're waiters or waitresses. And the money's out the window. Now, maybe the parents don't care about the money. The parents are loaded. And you have other kids that have college loans. They have college loans. I look at everything as gambling. I look at everything, every investment. Every time I take a dime, I put $1 somewhere. I look at it as putting it on the pass line. And will I get a return on it? When I book airtime on television, 500,000, 10,000, whatever I book on television, I got to get a return. But I'm in the today business. I got to make it to return. Like today, I like play the crap table. Even so crap tables I play are so slow. But so if you take 80 grand, you put it on the pass line. You're giving it to your kid. Here, put this on the pass line. Let's see if you can make 160,000. You can make 320,000. You can make 400,000. They sevened out. When are they going to make any money? They put the 80 grand, 4 years go by. You can put 80 grand in stock. You can get a certificate. You can get a CD. You get 2%, 5% interest, put it in a house. Is that the whole point of giving your kid 80 grand or more to go to college? So they make more money. They get a return on their investment. Their parents want a psychological, emotional return on their investment. Oh, look at my kid, the doctor, the lawyer, the accountant. They want that. But their parents aren't getting that emotional return. When they're paying for their kid to go to college, the emotional return for those 4 years or 6 years or however long they go, or they pay $100,000 or they pay $200,000 or whatever they pay to go to $300,000 to go to college in the United States, wherever it costs to go. During those 4 or 6 years, the parents' emotional return is to tell all their friends and family, oh, my kid's in college. Oh, he's in college. Oh, he's studying. Oh, he's in college. Very busy. He's in college. He has tests. He has finals. He's coming home for Christmas. They're getting that emotional return for 4 years. Is it worth? If I said to you, listen, give me 80 grand, give me 100 grand, for 4 years you get an emotional happiness with your kid. Your kid will make you happy for 4 years. Is that worth $100,000? But after the kid gets out, there's no more emotional return. Because when the kid's living in your basement, the kid can't find a job. What do you get? Oh, well, how's your kid? Oh, he graduated. Fantastic. What's he doing now? Well, he's not working yet. You know, he's looking for a job. Well, he's looking for a job. Is that an emotional return? Is that no? You want to say, oh, my kid, the doctor, my kid, the lawyer, my kid, the accountant, whatever, my kid, the businessman, my kid, the stockbroker. I ain't hearing that. I'm hearing, well, I was looking for a job. And the girl that's selling the novelties in the telephone, I said to Andrea, oh, so she went to school for media, production, whatever the hell she went to school for. Is this her, plan? Andrea says, friend says plan A, plan B. Is this her side job, like with kids? Like Jared worked at Starbucks, so you work as a waiter, you work as a shoe salesman until you get a job in the career that you want to do or whatever you want to do. And Andrea said, no, this is it. She went to college 4 years, now she's selling novelties, that's it. She's not looking for a job in production and media, whatever she wanted to do, this is it. What the whole point's going to come blowing all that money because now the kids have student loans. How are they ever going to repay the student loans? These loans must cost $30,000, maybe 30 grand in Canada, $30,000. Somebody that's lucky enough to make, I don't know, $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year, whatever they do, these kids when they get out and not doing what they're supposed to do when they get out of college, how are they going to come up with $30,000? Oh, in the first year, if they don't spend any money, and they live at home, and they don't go to parties, and they don't have cars, and they don't buy dresses, and they don't go to the movies, maybe in 2 years they can pay off their loan. But that's not going to happen. They're going to go to parties and go on vacations and all that stuff. And that hangs over their head for who knows how long, because how are you going to pay off $30,000, $40,000 going to college? What's the point of this blog? When I saw this show yesterday, the reality show, and all the parents are so upset their kids are leaving for college. One's in New York, one's over here. They're all so upset because their kids are going to college. College is very important. And then they get out and can't get a job. Now, I know other kids whose families are very successful, so the kids go to college and they work in the family business. Those kids got nothing to worry about. And they don't even work in the family business. They say, oh, I work for the family business. But they don't do it. You know what I'm saying. But I know other kids that don't have that luxury. Other kids that are driving limousines, are selling novelties on the telephone. And now Jared, who wants to be an actor, and I'm doing this blog, so I couldn't remember why I was doing the blog. Now I know I'm doing the blog. Jared, who wants to be an actor, and this dog is driving me out of my mind. I don't know why he's not pursuing his career now. I don't know what he thinks at this. I have no time to act. I got to go to acting school. I have no time to pursue my career. I got to go to acting school, acting college, whatever the hell he's at. College, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm rehearsing. I'm Max Bialystock. I'm rehearsing. I'm doing Chekhov plays. I'm rehearsing. Then he gets out. What's the difference when he gets out or today? Is there any difference in his career? As an actor, you have to wait. You have to get an agent. Then you get an agent. Oh, I got an agent. Fantastic. You still don't make any money. Now you got to wait for the agent to call. Hoop 1 is getting the agent. You're trying to jump through that hoop to get the agent. Now you got an agent. What's hoop 2? Getting a telephone call that you have an audition. Now you wait for that audition. How long do you wait for the phone to ring? What's hoop 3? When you get the audition, you hopefully get a job. 3 hoops that you're waiting, dangling over your head. You're waiting for somebody, something to make a decision on your career. I couldn't do that. When I was in high school, I wanted to be an actor, a big star. I worked in the Catskills. I performed in doing clubs. I went to Los Angeles. I went to New York. I couldn't wait for the phone to ring, but that's my personality. My personality is I have to create my own success. I want the cash. I want the lifestyle. I want it today. I want to go to the Bahamas. I want to go to Las Vegas. I want to buy nice clothes at high-end restaurants. I like that. I'm not waiting. No one's going to keep me back from that. These kids are making a fortune online. So I started my own company. I produced my own shows. I said, I'm not going to wait for the studios to green light what I want to do. I'm not going to wait for the TV networks to green light what... I'm going to buy the airtime and get on TV right now. And that's what I did. So that's why you see me always pitching. Go to davestvdeals.com because I'm sharing with you my secrets of success. The opportunities that are presented to me, I'm presenting to you. So I see on YouTube some girl making $5 million a year opening up toy boxes on YouTube. Go to daveswebstars.com. You're going to see a girl that makes $5 million a year through ads opening up toys on YouTube. Some kid makes $4 million a year playing video games on YouTube. I showed this to my kid, Jared. I said, you and all your college friends, you all want to be actors. Just do what these kids are doing. These kids aren't going to acting school waiting to get agents. They're on YouTube becoming stars, Vine stars, V-I-N-E, Vine. Kids making 6-second videos have such popularity, they have endorsement deals for $40,000, $100,000, endorsement deals. Go read about them on daveswebstars.com. They didn't go to acting school. Those crazy DJs that don't spin records with the computer make $6 million a year, $11 million a year, $20 million a year at clubs. They didn't go to music school, the Conservatory of Music. Those kids, they're waiting for jobs. The other kids online, they're making a fortune. So I said to my kid, what are you not? Do what they do. That's what I do every day. Do what they do. That's what I pitch. Do what they do. Go to davestvdeals.com. Do what they do. So I can do TV. I do TV. You do online. That's how we do it. But for some reason, and Andrew says, what do you care? You don't have to get it. Let them do what they want to do. I say, okay, so do what you want to do. It's very, I don't use the word frustrating. I just don't understand it. Because they all complain to me. They complain. And when you try to give them a solution, hey, why don't you do this? No. And this is how I'll finish up this blog. How many minutes am I talking? 13 minutes. How I'll finish up the blog. There's a construction worker complaining all day. Oh, they break for lunch. Him and his friend, the construction worker says, oh, Joe, what do you have for lunch? And Joe says, oh, I have a beautiful meatball sandwich. My wife makes a meatball sandwich. It's fantastic. And Joe says, Al, what do you have? And Al says, I have peanut butter. A peanut butter sandwich on white bread. I can't stand peanut butter sandwich on white bread. I hate it. The next day they break for lunch. And Al says, Joe, what do you have? Joe says, oh, I have a beautiful tuna sandwich. My wife makes tuna. She puts mayonnaise and she puts lettuce. She puts celery. Delicious tuna sandwich. Joe says, Al, what do you have? He opens up a lunchbox. Peanut butter again. I can't stand peanut butter. The next day they break for lunch. Al says, Joe, what do you have? He says, oh, what do I have? I have pastrami, bologna, roast beef, this beautiful cold cut sandwich. My wife puts mayonnaise and puts mustard and puts sauerkraut. Delicious cold cut sandwich. Al, what do you have? He opens up a lunchbox. Peanut butter again. If I get peanut butter one more time, I'm going to go out of my mind. I can't stand peanut butter. And Joe says, Al, if you don't like peanut butter so much, why don't you tell your wife to make you something else? And Al says, what wife? I make it myself. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The kids that are complaining to me, and I say, what are you, nuts? If you want to be a big star, you want to be on television, you want to be in the movies, you want to make money, you're looking for jobs, you went to college, you have the biggest degrees, nobody's hiring you, go online, go to davestvdeals.com. I said that's not the whole plan for you. If you're a social media guy, if you know how to go to Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, you're doing it for free all day anyway. Go make money. Take my deals and promote them so I can go on TV. No, I'm not doing that. No. How much you going to pay me? How much you going to pay me? What are you going to pay me? I tell everybody, all those stars on daveswebstars.com, I don't pay them a dime. They're making $4 million, $5 million a year without David Bronstein. You don't need me to pay you. You go online, Do what they do. And if you can show me you can make money doing that, I'll put it on TV. And that's my business model. So I'm letting you know, whether you're a college graduate, you're not a college graduate, you went to college, you can't find a job, you're sitting around looking, complaining. You're waiting, you're doing jobs you can't stand, you're driving limousines, you're working at Starbucks. Go to davestvdeals.com because all the deals are there. I made it so easy for you. Go to daveswebstars.com and you'll see the kids making a fortune. And if you're a kid that knows how to do this, a college kid, you know how to upload videos, you know how to go to Instagram, you know how to take pictures. Do what they do. Any success you have online, I will put on TV. Go to davestvdeals.com now and let's go make a lot of money together. Or keep making peanut butter sandwiches. davestvdeals.com. Come on.